The history of FishBase and SeaLifeBase. It all started with a box of index cards full of data and two brilliant minds meeting to create what has become the world's premier encyclopedia on fish. FishBase was started in 1989 through the collaboration of ECLARM, now World Fish, and FAO, with funding from the European Commission. Back then, topics and tools in FishBase focused on trophic ecology, distribution, population dynamics, ecology, and taxonomy. But the coverage has expanded over time. FishBase milestones. FishBase was first made available in CD and DVD format in 1995. And was made available on the Internet in 1998. In 2008, FishBase hit 30,000 species, or 90% of all known fish species in the world. In 1994, Daniel Pauly moved to the University of British Columbia in Vancouver. And in 1995, The Sea Around Us was born through the collaboration of UBC and Pew Charitable Trusts. The Sea Around Us is a research initiative that assesses the impact of fisheries on the marine ecosystems of the world and offers mitigating solutions to a range of stakeholders. In 2001, Dang Palomares joined Sea Around Us to assure that FishBase data was used in the Sea Around Us and that Sea Around Us results were also used in FishBase. In 2000, the FishBase Consortium was formed to provide continuing support for FishBase work. Now with 13 members, the FishBase Consortium acts as the scientific advisory committee of FishBase and SeaLifeBase. In the same year, Rainer Froese left the Philippines to work at the Geomar-Helmholtz Center for Ocean Research in Germany. In 2004, FishBase adapted the Relative Environmental Suitability Model by Kristen Kashner to develop aquamaps. Aquamaps are computer-generated, predicted global distribution maps for marine species. Aquamaps for fish species were first made available online in 2005, featuring the native distribution for a given species and its modeled year 2100 native range under the IPCC-A2 emission scenario. In 2022, under the leadership of Gabriel Regondo of the University of Miami, Aquamaps moved toward the development of a new species distribution ensemble modeling framework called AquaX. AquaX employs multi-model algorithms that quantify the current and future global distribution of marine species at high spatial resolutions and assess model performance and uncertainties. Back at UBC, the idea of having a FishBase-like information system for non-fish aquatic organisms was brought up. Nicholas Bailly wrote the concept note for a database that would hold non-fish aquatic organisms. In 2005, with funding from the Oak Foundation and under the leadership of Dang Palomares of the Sea Around Us, SeaLifeBase was born. SeaLifeBase milestones. SeaLifeBase was launched online in 2008 and reached 13,000 hits per month during the first 6 months. During the same year, Sea Around Us, FishBase, and SeaLifeBase collaborated to deliver an ecopath with ecosystem training. In 2010, SeaLifeBase documented the marine biodiversity of the South China Sea, logging almost 50,000 species with mandatory information. This activity strengthened the partnership between FishBase and SeaLifeBase and marked the shift in the database's strategy for documenting the marine biodiversity of the world, by working on one marine ecosystem at a time until all 66 large marine ecosystems are well covered. In 2014, Sea Around Us started generating species distribution polygons. Country data from Sea Around Us, FishBase, and SeaLifeBase was harmonized to provide the best species map via Aquamaps, and used as the basis of its distribution polygons. In 2015, the reconstruction of Philippine fisheries was conducted by the SeaLifeBase team under the leadership of Dang Palomares. In 2018, the experience of SeaLifeBase in reconstructions and database development was instrumental in assisting the Sea Around Us with the 2016 Global Catch Update with the support of Min de Roo funding. And from 2021 up to the present, FishBase, SeaLifeBase, Aquamaps, and Sea Around Us continue to work together to provide information and services, this time under the EcoScope project on ecocentric management for sustainable fisheries and healthy marine ecosystems.